Hey, you want to have a gentleman's agreement? We got to go for the cross.
Some movement on a gentleman's agreement. And there's a no layup pact here. We have a no layup pact going right now as they both have agreed they will go over the water on their second shot. I love this. SmashersOn, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hello and welcome to another beautiful night here at Dobson Ranch in Mesa, Arizona. The wind is howling and we've got two big hitters that are not afraid of this into-the-face wind. We have Rob and Andrew who are both going to be playing on Brohoff par fives only. Gotta love this. There are 5 of them on this course, so it'll be an odd number. But man, let me tell you, this has got to be 20, 30 mile an hour wind into their face. So these guys that are used to hitting it 300, 350, 400, just depending on the club that they're using, are really gonna have to contend with it because they're tipping it out. And as you can tell at home, a 632-yard par 5 to start. You gotta get out of here, man. This is crazy. These men are fearless, and Rob is gonna get us started. We are excited for this one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button. Sends one and hooks it, and that is so left. Let's see if this can even stay in bounds. Stop. Oh, hit the trees. Play ricochet. It does. He's safe, and we'll still have roughly 700 yards into the hole after that one. He's pulling out the TaylorMade UDI, which is a great club, and he absolutely smokes this baby. So he's gonna try and keep it low and under the wind, which is a smart play, but he's gonna have to hit a push drop. And it only pushes. So we've seen him go left, and this one is pushing and pushing. And there might be some water over there that we're concerned about. Nope, just another fairway. So he's not even on his hole anymore, but that's not a problem.
I'll be on in reg.
As he's got 312 yards in for being on in reg, as he's talking some smack already. Oh, and he does straighten it out, and that is an absolutely beautiful shot into the night sky. Oh, give him some release. Give him some release. All right, and he is just a tad short at 62 yards on this approach shot. So if he can stick this close, which is a distance that's about 40 yards off where he typically likes to go, which is 100 yards. He might have to swing it like it's 100 yards as the wind has picked up another 5 miles an hour here. All right, he sends this one out, and the wind is smacking it down. Let's see if he can cut back into line. All right, it stays on the green. It's 9 yards off. That's actually a really, really good shot from right there. And he's gonna have a great look at par right here to start this match off. All right, he sends it out with a nice little push draw. Let's see if it can keep drawing and not get held up in the wind. Oh, get in. Oh my God, it just misses and walks away with bogey. That was a tough start, as he said. That unfortunate tee shot that went left of left, that kept going left, and then played some ping pong a little bit. Now it is time for the legendary Drew Frazier to get up here and just send one, as he does not have a broken driver, and he is playing with the Max LS Rogue with an LA Golf, probably 75-gram shaft. This thing is a beast. And we've seen this guy hit huge dingers out there, so I'm excited to see where he can place this one right here. Oh, and he smokes it, a big old pull cut. That is going to fall right back in line with the fairway. Oh yeah, and that is smoked. Wow. A 293-yard carry with a 188-yard ball speed and a 308-yard total. And in this wind, that might as well have gone 360 yards without it. Looks like he's going with a fun play here. Some driver off the deck. That always gets a round of applause in my book. I love to see this. All right, and that's not what he wanted, as he hit it about as far as a 60-degree wedge. And a good layup there, you know. It gets him into the 268, which in this wind might be a 4-iron for him. All right, this one is low, but has a ton of rollout on it. It might head for those bunkers.
We're coming in.
Nope, it does not hit the bunkers, but hits the rough and slows down. If you're rolling up to a 600-plus yard par 5, what's going through your mind? Leave a comment below letting us know. Drew hits a really nice one up there, but it's just fading out too much. Oh, and it stays outside of the chipping game, so he is going to have to hit another shot in. Nope, they give it to him. Even though it's at 33 yards, they give it to him at a shot with par, but he has absolutely, you only got one target to go at right here. And he thins one out, and that is not going to do it. And he is going to walk with a double bogey right here.
That's not a good start. Hey, I appreciate that.
All right, so we got a +1 and a +2 finish on hole 1, and we have rolled right into hole 9 here, a 560-yard par 5. Nice little 3-wood here. Oh, and he absolutely went for it. He's going to get away with one as it doesn't register. Oh, and he gets a nice little smash mulligan here as it did not register. And he's going to get a second opportunity after smacking his tee shot in the water. And Rob is not happy about this one. Pounds it out there with the 3-wood. Wow, that is a beautiful shot. Oh my gosh, and that's just a testament to the wind, as that thing would typically get at least 320. It only goes 250 for him. And he's shaking his head in disbelief going, what the heck, man? All right, 287 in on hole number 12. Our third par 5 in the pack. Rips it, but it's cutting, not the line that he wanted to take on that one. All right, well, nothing, no water, no sand, no nothing. It's technically in the fairway, so he's good there. And he's only going to have 61 yards and a clean look at the pin, so not a lot to contend with. Oh, and he pulls this shot, not the line that we typically see from him. This is going to go to the left. Oh, and it gets a little spin to slow down. It's on, so he's got 12 yards. We're going to have, I think, our first look at birdie so far. It's such a beautiful draw out there right to the purple target. It's just moving over. Oh, and it is over. He absolutely smoked that one. Now he gets a par, first par of the match, so we're going to give him a round of applause for that. Because with these conditions, that feels more like a birdie. Oh, and Drew absolutely hammers it. It's got a ton of spin on it, so it's not going to go the distance that he normally wants it to. God, that's still just huge.
189 ball speed.
The 189 ball speed. God, if he could get his smash factor better, that thing is just... Whew. We're seeing our second driver off the deck tonight. Last one resulted in a flop shot that didn't hurt him at all, but it only went 60 yards. Which is about 300 off his normal pace. And this one is the exact opposite. It is a huge slinger under the wind. And if that thing can hit the ground and get a straightened out rolling pattern.
The camera couldn't keep up. 190.
Oh, we're gonna get a look at Eagle right here. And that is an excellent shot. Driver off the deck. Driver on this par 5 and an Eagle look. All right, he sends this one out, and it's got a chance. I think he's going for that 100-yarder.
Oh, that dog! Oh, that dog!
And the wind absolutely took it right out of the sky. You can't even believe it. Oh, and the disbelief on Drew's face right now, walking with par, knowing that it only took a couple more yards to get a birdie and or an eagle. Man. That one's going to be tough to get over as we head into this par 5 13, 476 yards. All right, they have a ton of water to contend with on the right side. Now this is a great little power fade with that 3-wood that is not going to mess with it. It's riding a little bit of a tightrope, but not too much. And a huge shot at 273 total yards.
Hey, you want to have a gentleman's agreement? We gotta go for the cross. Okay.
All right, everyone at home, we're hearing that there's some movement on a gentleman's agreement, and there is a no layup pact here. We have a no layup pact going right now, as they both have agreed they will go over the water on their second shot. I love this. Smashers on, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and Rob powers this one. It's definitely got the distance, just doesn't have too much distance. Oh my gosh, that is a great shot. Oh, wow, giving it up for this guy, yes. And he is 28 yards to the pin, and he is gonna have a shot at eagle. I feel like he talked Drew into a quarter there. He knew he had it in him. All right, Rob sends this one out, and I don't think he likes the line that it's headed on, but the wind might help him a little bit. Get in. Oh my gosh, and we have yet to see a birdie. He is shaking his head in disbelief. But to give it up to him again for that gentleman's pact for no laying up. We love to see it. Walks with the par. And it's on to Drew, who I'm surprised isn't just going to go for the green tonight. It continues that pattern with a beast of a shot. Let's hope it fades it back. Keep fading. Oh, and it hits the bunker, and that is not what he was expecting. A 310-yard bomb that goes out the back of the range, as you can tell. Now, he's only going to have 235, but there is a lip, and as we know, those lips can be just devilish out here.
202?
For those of you at home that didn't hear that, that was a 202-mile-an-hour ball speed. So remember, Morton Bargmeyer is going, what in the heck? All right, and Drew smashes one out there with a wide open face. Let's hope it has the distance. Oh my gosh, it just barely gets there. A not ideal shot, but turns out well for him, and this man has luck on his side right now.
Yes.
All right, and 71 yards, and actually this could pan out well for him, because if he sticks this one close, he could have a real good look at bird. All right, shots away. Let's see what's going on. Oh, and it's dead on line with the pin. Maybe a little fade back. Oh my gosh, and he sticks it and gets a little bit of sauce, and a round of applause for that one. And he is taking advantage of the lucky shot and has a huge zone for birdie and an even bigger zone for par. But as Rob would like to say, it's a guaranteed bogey. All right, he sends one up, and he's not going to have to worry about bogey, but he might be walking with birdie. Keep going. Have the distance. Oh, and it just doesn't. Oh, and he walks with a par, and this stays close as we go into our last hole, a par 5 15, and this thing might as well be floating in a swimming pool. All right, and as you can tell at home, right is a pretty massive bunker, left is nothing but water. So they're going to want to make sure that they put a dialed shot out there. All right, and Rob puts a really nice one out there. That is going to fade back perfect. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his driver, so bunker was never in play, and he puts a really, really great shot out there, and we love to see that one. But man, look at that. That green, again, like I said, it looks like it's just floating in a swimming pool. I mean, you have no room on any side. The architect was nice enough to put a bunker out on the tip, so if the ball does go in, it gets a little bit of stoppage, but man, it is all carry at 319 over that bunker to the pin. And there is no laying up here. Oh, it smacks it. That thing is cutting back in line with the fairway. All right, and a great shot. So he's gonna have a 95-yard shot in, which is one of his favorites, as he typically goes for the 100-yard shot in. But man, that wind out here in Mesa right now is howling. And so this is probably a club up at this point. Uh-oh, and this is pulled. Oh, no. Oh, no, and unfortunately it was deep, and he has gone into the water. Now, interesting enough, he hit it within 32 yards, so it has activated the putting game. But this is a beast of a par, and we might be looking at a bogey or worse right here. All right, Rob sends a big par shot up. Let's see if it has enough, as this is all carried. It doesn't. Actually, it has too much, excuse me. He is walking with a double bogey, and a stroke advantage is swung over to Drew. Oh, and a beast, and he does not let that thing go left at all. In fact, it might be a little too far right. Oh, and he gets a little bit of car path love. Now he's still going to have 338 yards to the pin that is tucked, and driver off the deck would not be the play here, unfortunately. He says, screw that, we're going driver off the deck anyways. All right, he drivers off the deck, and it's not what he wanted, but it's going to be safe. And stays off the car path. Now, there was a little bit of water to contend with, but it's going to die out beforehand. And that little punch driver goes 154 yards, and it gives him a clean 205 look into the pin. All right, he sends one up, but this thing is traveling left, and the wind is going to catch it as well, so it's got a little left bias. And yeah, we are going to see another shot end up into the water. He's going to have 87 yards in. If he can activate the putting game, he will have a shot at bogey. And he gets this one up, and this thing is again going a little too far left. Oh, and he gets lucky, and it stays. Did not have it, and he drops the stroke, and Rob wins +4 to +6.
Wow. It was supposed to be a net match, and I didn't get a single stroke.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a net match, but he did not get a single stroke, and Rob walks away the victor. All right, as a little bit of a recap, we saw two men take on 5 par 5s into the wind out here at Brohoff, which is, as you can tell, an absolute beast of a golf course. These guys laid it all out on the line. Driver off the deck, 3 woods. I mean, I don't think we saw a wedge until it was time for the putting game, which was awesome. Rob pulls out the victory as we expected. Now, he was planning on giving Drew 4 strokes, so if we look at it, actually, Drew might have won, but the system does it right, and you only stroke on the hardest holes on the golf course. For everyone at home, thank you so much for tuning in again. Remember, smash that like and subscribe button. SmashersOn.